ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, he gon' take her whatever she want. She piss me off, somehow she still get whatever she want.
This is my current Notion page. As of this moment, I have a title, I have a banner, I have my class schedule from fall semester, I have a to-do list, I have the time of the day, I have different stuff like different pages, I have Spotify right here, I have the calendar, and I have a quote. I have different pages here too. I have a weekend shopping list, I have weekly meal plan, I have fall vision board, and I'm just going to show you guys how I basically made this Notion. There's basic things that you need to know, such as creating a title. So saying Asiedo's world. Okay, so you have this title, and unfortunately with titles, you can't change the font. You can't really do much with it, right? But you can add a cover, and we will do that in the video tutorial. Okay, so you can add a cover. You can also add an icon. Adding the icon changes it over here. So for example, if you had a smiley face, it changes it over here. You can type something. So you could say first semester. Okay, you could say first semester, right? So we have this little text. Okay, there's different things that you can do to this text. I'm gonna click this little like gallery, and then it's gonna come and it's gonna open up all these different things, right? So there's a couple of things you could do. You could change the text color into purple or whatever color you want, or instead of changing the text color, you can change the background color. So you could do a green background and it highlights the whole thing as green. And you could change it. You go into the turn into, you can make it a heading. Okay, makes the text bigger. You can make it into a bulleted list. Okay, so then you can have a list, right? You can, semester 2. Okay, I can't spell. You can have a bulleted list. You could also turn it into a quote. There's just different things that you can turn this thing into. All right, so you just go into the turn in button, and then there's a bunch of things that you could do. So you can add a table. Okay, so adding a table, you're just gonna go to the plus sign, and then you're gonna go to table. There you go. You can turn it into a database, and when you turn it into a database, you can have a title, so assignment. Okay, so you have homework assignment. All right, so you could do assignment here. Can't spell today. You can have assignment here. If I spell anything wrong, just okay, so you can have assignment here. So we can do Chem 120 homework sheet, I don't know, something. And then you can have due date here, and you can edit the property. So editing the property, editing the property means changing it into something different. So you could have it as a text, you could have it as a number, you could have it as a select, you could have it as a multi-select, you could have different things, but we're doing due date, so we're gonna do date. So now, since you changed the property to due date, you can click here, and then you could see all these due dates. So you could be okay, it's due December 18th. Okay, so there's something else that you could do. All right, so you could add another property. So you could do status. Okay, so this is a homework assignment, so you could do status. Okay, so I finished my chem homework. Okay, and if you're doing a homework assignment like this, you can also do the due dates by ascending or descending order. Now, if you want to have different columns, so let's say this is your Notion page and you want to have something on this side, you also want to have something on this side, you want to have something in the middle, that's where columns come along. I taught you guys how to do the plus button and you get a bunch of things, but you could also do a slant or a slash, whatever it is, and you can search up things. So you can search up column, and you can see that you can do 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns, or 5 columns. Let's say I want to do 3 columns. All right, so we can have something here, we could have something here, and then we could also have something here. You could also move it to towards the wall, and you can see it's now across the page. There is a little 3 dot on the side here where you can change the text of the whole page. So you can change it to that or to that. Okay, there's not much options, just 2 different things. You could want small text. Okay, you see that? Full width, see that? So things are not in the center anymore. It's to the side. You can lock the page, which is like no editing. You're just like viewing it, no editing. Let me unlock it because we're gonna be doing stuff. There's an undo button for something that you just did. Another way you can undo things is on a MacBook, Command Z, and it undoes things. If you wanna have another page inside this, so for example, you wanna have another page that is like your first semester goals, you're gonna click the plus, okay, and then you're gonna go down to the page, okay? Now you have another page, first semester goals. Sorry, y'all, I can't type for save my life. First semester goals, right? Now you have a whole separate page in that page, okay? So you can see, when you click on it, you go to that whole page. You can add an icon, as I said before. This icon can be an emoji or it could be an actual icon. So I could put books and you can change the color to like whatever color, and then you could see that it's right next to that. However, let's say that you have a page in a previous Notion page and you want to bring it into this Notion page. So this is my old Notion. So like, let's say I want to bring the mindful tracker in that page. What you're gonna do, so you're gonna click this and you're gonna go move to, and then you're gonna put it into your new Notion. And then now it's moved here. So you could just drag this. Okay, if it will let me. Drag it. Okay, now you wanna add an image. Same thing, you go to the plus, you scroll, and then you can add image, video, audio, code, file, whatever you wanna do, okay? So let's say I wanna add an image, upload. Let's add something that's not too personal, so this. You could also have a page divider. So let's say this has nothing to do with what you want to have here. You could also do a page divider. Now that I got the basics down, like, let's get into the actual video. This is fresh, blank, new page, all right? So first things first, on my old page, obviously you can see that I had a banner. So how did I get that banner? Okay, you're gonna go onto Canva. Okay, just gonna keep it simple. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. And then I'm going to save this as a PDF onto my computer. You're going to click add cover, okay? So it's already gonna give you a cover and you're gonna go to change cover, all right? And you're gonna upload a cover, upload file, and then you're gonna go through your downloads and look for the picture that you just saved, which hopefully I find because I have a lot of things. Reposition it, drag the image onto like how you want it. So I just like it just like this, and put that right next to it. Aussie's World. I'm gonna do a 2025 vision board to save this onto my computer as I did before, and this was where it was positioned, and I want it basically here, all right? But we still want like the stuff on the side as we did last year. I'm gonna do 2 because of like the inspo from here. All right, so from the 2, I'm gonna want to put the time and stuff like that. So how did I do that? All right, if you want to have a flip clock like this, you go to this website called Widget Box, and as you can see, it has like the template that I had from previous, but we don't want that anymore. As I said, we want something more of like a neutral tone, earth tone. So this is gonna be it, and then you're just gonna copy it to embed the link, and then you just embed image. There you go. And then I'm gonna embed the vision board. So as you can see, we're already making progress. So here's our vision board and here is the time of the day. I had a to-do list right below the time of the day. I can have the same thing, or I'm going to put my class schedule for next semester, my spring semester, and yeah, put that right below this table right here. And so next up, full semester assignment sheet. I'm not going to redo this because I didn't really use it. However, this is really helpful for anybody who is looking to do one. I will show you how to do one. This is very helpful. However, I just didn't use it, so I don't see the point in redoing it again. But as I said, I will show you guys for like the showing sake. So you create a table, all right? Database. There we go. Turn into a database, and you have your assignments, and then you could just keep track of it, the due date, I just tended to put everything in my Google Calendar, and I only looked at my Google Calendar, so it wasn't as helpful for me. I also had like different assignment work pages for each class to keep up with like my chemistry assignments, to keep up with my health assignments, It's basically just what I showed you. However, the other one was like a full assignment sheet, and the like these are like me breaking the classes into like pieces or whatever. I don't need any of these, as I said, because I ended up just using my Google Calendar, which I can give a little tutorial of how I set my Google Calendar up coming up. All right, so what I really just want to do is a first semester goals, because I feel like that was super helpful for me. Like, I want to add a page, all right? Like that plus button, and you're just gonna do a page, all right? Semester goals, all right? And I don't know my spring semester goals yet. I'm probably going to establish that like the week before I go back to school. So we're not really going to do anything here, but I'm going to add an icon just so it's cutesy, a calendar below here. So how do I do that? We're going to go back to widget box, calendar. As you can see, widget box, I have my calendar already over here, and we're going to do the brown again. All right, so we're going to copy once again and embed. Okay, we have our cute, sweet calendar right here. How did we embed our Spotify? Basically, you're just gonna open your Spotify page, all right? There you go. All right, so another thing that I guess I sort of used during my semester was a lock-in timetable. This is basically the same as creating the table that I showed y'all before. However, you just change this category into the time. I'm not going to put it into my new page because I didn't use it. As I said, I use my Google Calendar. Google Calendar tutorial is coming up very soon, y'all. I have a mindful habit tracker that I just never use.